Tutorial. Today we are going to learn about to generate QR codes and read QR codes in Java. So let's start. And before creating a Java file, first we need to import some Java files, which I will provide in the description. And if you're using IntelliJ, just go to the project structure from file and select your module and go to the plus. You will see jar in directories, and go to the folder where you have your jar file saved. Select core 3.30 java SE 3.30 zsync. All right, so now we are done. Create your Java file. Let's say generate. Okay, so my method would be private static void generate QR code, and it's going to take the text which I would encode in my QR code. And since the code would be in the form of an image, I'll have to provide a width, a height, and also the path where it would be saved, string path. All right, so to actually create the QR code, first of all we need a writer, and this is a special type of writer, and it is called QR code writer. Writer equals to new writer, new QR code writer. And now first of all, when we create the QR code, it is not in the form of images, it is in the form of bits, and that this form is handled by a special data type known as bit matrix. Bit matrix equals to writer dot encode whatever I want to encode. I have to encode my text in the format of a QR code, bit barcode format dot QR code, yes, and the height here, right? And you can see it is giving some exception, writer exception. You can handle this by try catch or just throws keyword writer exception. Okay, now I just told you that the QR code has been created, but it is not in the form of an image yet, it is in the form of bits. To convert this form into an image form, we need matrix to image writer dot write to file. Pass your bit matrix object matrix and the format in which you want it, let's say PNG, and your path. So path be this, and you can see because we imported file, there is IO exception as well, IO exception, and we are done. So and go to here, public static void main string throws exception and generate QR code. Pass your text, whatever you want to encode it. Let's say we are learning QR codes creation. Okay, and this let's say it is 400 and the path, and say let me create a new folder. Create a new folder and say images. Okay, copy this path, go here, paste it here, and your file name. Your file name, let's say it is new file.png, and we are done. Let's run this. Yeah, we are done. And let's check our folder, and you can see a file has been created, and it looks something like this. So guys, I hope this generation gave you a brief idea of how we can create QR codes in Java using the zsync library. And now we'll talk about reading these QR codes. Alright guys, so let's start reading our QR code. Create a class, say read. Okay, create a function, private static void read QR code. Okay, and it's gonna take my file name, file QR code image. You can type any name. It's just I'm typing with the convention so you don't find it difficult, right? So when we were generating, the first step we did was to initialize a writer, and then we actually created our QR code in the form of bits, and then we converted our QR code from the form of bits to an image, and we store that image into a path. All right, and now here we will do the exact reverse process. First of all, we'll read the file which has been created. So buffered image br equals to image io dot read from a file, new file, and I've copied the path, and this is this, and you can see it will give me an exception because we have imported file, say throws io exception. Right now, we have to convert this image back into the form of bits. For that we need binary bitmap equals to new binary bitmap, new hybrid binarizer, and we are pass your image source. But just as I did it, you can see I got an error. It says that you cannot pass buffered image here because it expects luminance source. So what we need to do is we have to typecast our buffered image into a luminance source. Luminance source equals to buffered image to luminance source. All right, and your buffered image name, and pass the source here, and you can see I'll get an new. Okay, yeah, and now I want to decode this bitmap so I can finally get my text, and for that I'll use result equals to result alt plus enter, and you can import your result. Okay, multi-format reader dot equals to new multi-format reader dot decode your bitmap file. Okay, and it would give me an exception, not found exception. I'll just add it here, not found exception. Okay, and now finally I'll print the result. System.out.println result dot get text. Okay, I'll call it public static void main string ar, whatever you want to call it, args, and read QR code throws exception, and you can see we have to pass, just copy this here, and here it would be QR code image, and this just pass the path here. Yeah, it would be in a file, new file. Yep, and we are done. Let's run this. First of all, let's see what text we encoded in our QR code. We are learning QR code creation. All right, let's see if we get the same result. And we are learning QR code creation, just the same. So I hope guys this tutorial made some sense, and now you are able to create QR codes and read QR codes using this library, and it's really very easy. You just need practice and you'll do good. All right guys, keep supporting me, and I'll come up with more tutorials to help you guys. And if you have any comments or any queries, just drop them down in the comments below, and I'll try to reply as soon as I can. And thanks for watching guys. I'll see you soon.